Well, hello, Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and do your read for today. I'm going to be using the Moonchild Tarot deck, the Animal Knowledge and Wisdom deck, as well as the Unicorn deck to get us some information on you guys. I'm going to start off with the Moonchild Tarot, and then we'll go ahead and clarify with the other two decks. The readings today have been a little bit strange, but that's okay. Who doesn't like strange things, especially when they help us kind of nurse ourselves back to health, right? So Three of Wands came out in the upright. You may be moving forward in a specific direction that you're actually enjoying right now. There's two women looking at each other. I'll show you the half of the moon is showing as well. There's Death in reverse. So you might have a renewal or a rebirth of something that you're moving towards. And it looks like that's something that you haven't been able to commit to before. So there's the Three of Wands in the upright. I am seeing obviously this woman has her hand out to the other woman, and this woman is looking at half of the moon. So she's got I'm just seeing this as being half the pieces of the puzzle. Maybe she's got, when I was little, we used to have a joke, and I don't know why this was like a thing, but we used to say, do you like my hat? You could put whatever you wanted on your head, just be like, do you like my hat? And the other person would say, no, I do not like your hat. Goodbye. So I don't know why that came to mind, but this woman kind of pointing at the secret above here could mean that there's two pieces of the puzzle coming together in one picture, that you're moving forward with that. Maybe you're offering the other half of a secret to somebody, or the other part of I'm also seeing that, this is an arch or a portal almost. And this here, the motion of their hands seems to be continuing in it almost completes the circle, if you will, if you just use your imagination. This is maybe each of these women have part of the moon on their head, and when they put them together, then you've got the complete big picture. I don't know why I'm perceiving that, but I've also got the Scorpio or the Death card in reverse. You can go back and look at the Scorpio reading that I just did. If you have Scorpio rising, especially in your moon sign, that probably will be very relevant for you, Pisces. Or if you're dealing with a water sign of any type in any way, friend, family, lover, etc. Then also I've got the Hierophant card in reverse. So these might be the two pieces of the puzzle. I'm seeing the upside down moon here as being also similar to the upside down moth. I would definitely go look at the Scorpio read if I was you. This is something that you're moving forward without end towards something that you've not been able to commit to it in the past, is how I'm seeing this. So there's no death and no commitment. So it's something that's maybe been drawn out for a really long time that you've been wanting to see. This is kind of half the picture there. And this might be the other part of it that is now coming into like the pieces of the puzzle. I'm just seeing this full moon as being fitting directly into both this crescent moon here that you've not been able to commit to before, which would potentially flip the script or rebalance things out. But I'm also seeing a moth coming down. Maybe this is celestial knowledge dripping into your psyche, into your pineal understanding of your heart, or something like that, and that you would be able to, then have communication with the other side. So that's largely what I'm seeing right now. This is a third piece of information, perhaps. If we do think of this as, I do not like your hat, goodbye. Maybe what you're looking for is a takeoff. Maybe you both want to take your hat off and just be very clear about what's on your mind, what you'd like to offer, how you'd like to move forward. I'm just seeing that this may have been something that you've been working towards for quite a while, and it looks like you haven't been able to completely obtain that commitment that you like, this solid, steady. I'm also seeing this as the shrouded figure here in the robes or the veils or whatever. This could be like a shadow part of yourself that has been slivered for a really long time, has been, only partially shown, or potentially the light that you're trying to shine on the situation hasn't been able to make it through whatever portal or doorway it is that you're trying to kind of get it through. And it looks like this is going to be, for some reason I'm getting this is a positive thing, that it's going to happen. This is a rebirth. This is not a death. So there's no scorpionic energy here. Scorpios are not prone to being too social. When you disturb their rest or their peace, they come and sting you. And if this Scorpio is not committing to stinging you, that's a good thing. And if you got, 3 options, then I'm also seeing this, 2 of the wands here are sticking out of the sand on this side. So maybe both of these commitments or opportunities here have previously been something that was left behind, or something that you did not know if you had a right to pursue. And at this time, there's not going to be a death to that. It looks like she's motioning forward. She's inviting the secret closer. I'm also just seeing this body of water, and know how the secrecy of a Scorpio can be emerging from a cave or a portal, and the way that the moon pulls on the water. That might be significant to you in some way, shape, or form. I also just think you should go look at the water sign. Actually, just go look at Aquarius from the air sign reads. But you can also look at the other water sign readings that I've uploaded. So that might help you get a firm understanding of the next upcoming steps in this journey that is life. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull some unicorn cards to get some clarification from spirit guides on how to move forward. Okay, so we've got the silence in reverse. You know what, guys? I'm going to shuffle because I just did the, if that comes out again, then we know it was meant to be. Because it came out the first time, I really am feeling like you need to look at your moon sign and your chart and figure out for yourself what's coming out, what's the secrecy been shrouded in, that you're able to kind of see a sliver of hope or a glimmer of an actual movement out of the dark into the light. Might be kind of interesting, like it's like a little mystery, Okay, so sorry, I just needed to give those a little quick shuffle again. Let me see what comes out for you guys. Okay. Divine Sight came out, which is number 7, and 7 is obviously the number of days of the week, and a lucky number for some. It says, see the divine in everyone, and there are actually 3 people inside of a cell, and a unicorn has broken open the cell doors or the bars and is shining a light onto these 3 people. I'll show it to you in just a second here. Okay, 22, number 22. Came out for the death reversed. It says openings. A new door is opening for you. I don't know if you guys are into twin flame or, soulmate readings. I wouldn't take those too seriously. It literally means there's an alignment. So a repetition or a symmetry. So when you think about holding a mirror up to yourself, you see the face in front of you as well as the face that's staring back at you, and that is the symmetry of the twin flame journey or the soulmate journey. And then I'm also seeing, wow, so I just said, whatever shrouded mystery, and the mystery card came out. So that's number 21. Let me back it up a little bit and we'll break this down together. So see the divine in everybody. This very well could be what this woman was pointing at. The secret could be, I'm just also noticing that the doorway here aligns with half the picture. So like I was saying before, maybe each of these women has part of the puzzle, or, a quarter of the full circle understanding of life. There's 4 different elements that typically people associate with earth, air, fire, and water. So maybe these are different, or like they're different signs perhaps. And maybe one has a piece of this symmetry that the other does not, or that they could, you know, have a piece of the pie. I'm seeing this moon as being the pie in the sky. Divine sight may be something that has now been open to you. Behind those bars is a unicorn pointing their light directly at these three people. This one is huddled down in a kind of fetal position here, and then there's two on the bench. One of them has his head up to his face like this, so he might have been a little bit closed-minded before, and at this time is kind of realizing, oh my gosh, like this amazing opportunity has now been like come out. So I'm just saying, you know, altogether there are 5 people. If you are a tarot buff, then you already know that's oftentimes the pentagram or the sign of coins. So that could be a thing there. Then death in reverse. There might have been an ending with a soulmate or a divine counterpart, since we're looking at divine sight here, that you felt limited by. There's a key here on the threshold of that doorway. And because that key is now available and the unicorn is looking into the door, kind of beckoning you to come out and go down this new road or trail towards the growth in the background against the skyline there, I'm just seeing this as a renewal of an option or an opportunity perhaps that you've been wanting to resurrect, bring back from the dead, you know? So I don't know if you've been struggling lately with finding a way forward with something, but this is it. Like I was saying before, I felt good energy from the kind of the moon coming out of the water. You guys are definitely very deep water signs. So, any case, that's what I'm seeing there. And also, I'm also just seeing, you know, death or rebirth, excuse me, as being an opening for life to happen. So, you know, it's a real live life out there. And I guess that this is your opportunity to like, oh, go get it. So anyway, I'm hearing, I hope you dance. This woman is dancing through death into a new opening or a new doorway towards something. And then we've also got this is what I was trying to say before, but I did feel a lot of shrouded shadow work that needed to be done in order for you to move through or to the next portion, maybe that opening. And this goes from 22 to 21. So this openings card here is number 22. And the mystery is number 21. 21. I don't know why that came through. If you guys are familiar with that song, never mind. Just go look it up if you don't understand. Yeah, so this man is also on the horse at this time, or on the unicorn at this point in this card, and is also framed in a doorway with the moon rising above it all. So this is what I was trying to tell you, is that there may be an emergence of this light source, or the moon may become fully illuminated for you, and the opportunity to seize the magic and to replant it for yourself. The unicorn is looking into a pond here, and the light from the moon is being reflected back to the unicorn, and the way forward is actually, the man is kind of, you know, saying, come on, let's go. So I think this is maybe a great opportunity for you guys. It says explore the unknown and the unexpected awaits you. So that's always a great thing. Kind of having a surprise to look forward to is always fun. I mean, who doesn't love surprises? Some people don't like surprises, to be honest, but I think the majority of us kind of enjoy positive surprises, or ones that we would enjoy, for example. So anyway, what I'm just seeing here is that also there, I don't know if you guys can see this, but here in the distance there's an arm. Somebody has reached their arm literally through to the other side and is offering something to this man on the unicorn. So I think if you just keep going keep going, keep moving forward, keep trying to push through whatever indifference, non-commitment, whatever struggle you may have had with either Scorpio or with the never-ending, I'm hearing the never-ending story here. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's a really interesting movie. Scared the living bejesus out of me when I was little, but also I really enjoyed it. Kind of the same, kind of like that. I'm hearing the thrill of the chase or something like that. The walking on a dream. Go look that song up. It's very clearly coming through, and the man is wearing a mask in that video, so that might have something to do with right now and COVID, and maybe you might be feeling a little bit stifled by that, but I think you'll be able to put the pieces together the way that they pertain to your life. But anyway, embrace the mystery a little bit, and all of a sudden the commitment shall follow, is what I'm hearing. So these two coincide with each other. He's maybe riding this unicorn, maybe this arm. Guys, maybe the arm is like coming out of the mist in the shroud, you know, and being offered through the veil here. And that's, you know, that's the way forward. That's the way to continue. And you all you got to do is continue to stay on the unicorn's back and be ready for whatever surprise or mystery is now available to you. I'm just using like a whatever. Anyway, guys, I hope that was helpful. I'm gonna get 2 animal cards for you to. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle these because also I didn't just did those other water signs as well. Yeah, we're gonna see how the animals suggest that we move forward, since, you know, this is a lot of animal. There's snakes and moths and butterflies all over this death card in reverse, and then obviously the unicorn all over. It's a Pegasus unicorn, just to be clear. It has wings. So be bold and do what you gotta do. Okay. Can we get 2 animal suggestion advice cards for the Pisces piece? How to proceed at this time. Okay. So we've got the pelican that came out in reverse. The pelican actually represents wisdom, focus, self-sacrifice, and nurture. One story of the pelican relates that the bird pierced her breast with her beak in order to feed her babies with her blood. Don't do that. That's what that's telling you. Do not hurt yourself to continue this journey. If you can't do something, I'm just also looking at the word pelican. If you can't do something, I cannot do that. Just stop, please. Enough is enough. If you feel like you have sacrificed enough of yourself, you have. It's okay to say, hey, you know what? My divine sight is telling me that my opening here is now no longer a mystery. I am clear that I am, you know, this pelican card in reverse is the moon kind of coming from the depths. It's going to come out by itself, is what I'm hearing. You don't have to push. You don't have to push things for them to happen, and you don't have to pull them too hard either. It's a seesaw kind of effect. You don't have to force. When a baby is ready to come out, for example, they just come out. Like, you're not going to stay pregnant forever. I can promise you that. I've never seen that so far. I mean, unless you're pregnant with an idea or a thought that you just can't quite get out, that's a little bit different. But physical changes in life, or, you know, the actual movement of a process or progress in any way, shape, or form is going to happen anyway. You're being dragged through this time-space continuum and a portal that is, your time is going to move forward whether you want it to or not. So I'm also hearing now with the death in reverse, you know, all of us I don't think any of us are getting out of this earth alive, guys. I know that's kind of morbid, but it's honestly true. No matter what happens, no matter how old you may be, no matter how young you may be, you are going to experience the one thing that we can all be guaranteed is that we will die at some time. So it's kind of a good representation of the way you might not like that hat, wearing that hat, or having the understanding that that might be something looming over your head. But if you're able to kind of bring it back down to reality, it can also become an opportunity for you to kind of throw new ideas up in the air and pursue them a little faster, because you're aware of that mortality rate, or you're aware of that the expiration is now what I'm hearing of this opportunity for things that you can control and things that you cannot control. So life and death are not typically things that we are privy to unless some kind of miracle happens one way or the other. So be open to miracles, especially because there's a mystery coming towards you. And just put some limits on exactly how much you're willing to, of your cup you're willing to pour out and not. It also says in Christianity, this trait of self-sacrifice is likened to that of Christ's. So I'm not actually religious, but I do understand, Christ was not treated very well while he was alive. And, he tried really hard to educate people and to help them on their path, but was also beaten down by Pontius Pilate. So it's something. In ancient Egypt, pelicans were depicted on the walls of tombs as protectors. They were also sacred in Judaism. These are the Animal Spirit Knowledge cards by Susan Boulay. And that's a great way to kind of look at things. Is you don't want to sacrifice too much of yourself. You want to protect what is already written for your future if you believe in destiny, and then also hold what's sacred to you sacred, so that you don't have to feel like you've or resentment towards the things that you've had to end because you've overextended yourself, etc., etc. The cat in reverse also came out, and I'm also hearing cat and mouse a little bit. I'm not sure that wild cats like lions and jaguars and panthers and leopards, I don't know if they eat birds primarily. Go look it up. I don't know. But maybe if they can't catch the bird, then they might start feeling really, really hungry and frustrated, or like they're never going to catch their food. Yeah, I'm just kind of burping a little bit here. And it's like, maybe there's that never-ending story of like, oh, I'm so hungry. I want to get through this opening to taste what that bird tastes like. I've always wanted to try that one bird, But the cat represents independence, magic, and abundance. So the cat is well known for independent character. In the Egyptian hierarchy of beasts, it was the supreme being. The divine mother of all cats was the goddess Bast, as depicted in this painting, an earth mother and deity of life and abundance. The Greeks associated cats with the goddess Artemis, the huntress and virgin goddess of the moon. The Roman version of Artemis was Diana, and she was known for witchcraft. So definitely, if you're unable to, I don't know why I'm seeing the Egyptian pyramid without a nose. You might not know how to express, or you might not smell what's coming your way, or you might not be able to catch up with whatever ball is being tossed. I'm just seeing a cat chasing a ball, or a mouse, or kind of chasing this cat like a mouse all over the place, but they're in reverse. So I don't think this cat is really chasing this bird. This bird might be chasing the cat. The moon here is really far away. It's behind the cat's head. I'm just also seeing like you might need to stay on point with something. If there's something in your periphery that continues to resurface a little bit, or that faint voice that's trying to talk to you, but you can't really hear exactly what it's saying because you're not looking in that direction at the current moment, you may need to turn around or there might be some fleeting, birds are oftentimes messengers. And Hogwarts, for example, then they use their owls to go get the messages and bring them back. You might need to pay attention to the messages that are coming in for you and turn around, take a look at what's really going on so that you can see what's been right there behind you, just hovering right behind you or right above you here, and jump on it for once, maybe kill two birds with one stone is how I'm just seeing the stone hieroglyphic sphinx here. So anyway, good luck, my mysterious ones. Wow, I just finished y'all's readings. This is the end of the water readings, and the dryer just went off. I guess that's about all that I've got for you guys today. I will be back next time, and have a good one. Bye.